Okay, I want to call this regular meeting of the Ross County Commission to order, April 15th, 2024. Today's a very important day in our history. 1912, the Titanic sunk today. 1,500 people lost their lives. Today's the day Lincoln finally died from his injuries of assassination the night before. And today, I think I paid more taxes than I ever paid in my life.
That's right.
Good job. Hey, if you got phones on you, I'm gonna ask you to mute them, please. Anybody's got a ball cap? I ask you. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, I call it to order, commissioners. Do roll call. Okay, I got 19 present, 5 absent. Declare we do have a quorum. Hey, the chair's gonna recognize Commissioner Jeff DeLong for invocation, followed by the legislative flag. Everybody, please stand.
Lord Jesus, we thank you for the privilege and opportunity to come here and serve your county, serve your people. Lord, I pray that you put in our hearts to always do the right thing, to give us the wisdom to do what is right. Lord, I pray that you bless each and every person that's here. Thankful for those that come out to listen to the commission and pay attention to what's going on. Lord, I pray you be with our government, be with our state, be with our county. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner DeLong. Appreciate you. Okay, Commissioner, in your package, you had the minutes from the previous meeting. Entertain a motion. Got a motion by Roberts.
Second.
Got a second by Commissioner Hogan. Any questions on it? Seeing none, for the minutes being filed, say aye. Anyone opposed? Minutes are filed. Okay, the communications, I'm gonna start out with, on my list, it's Dr. Weeks. About the school status. Dr. Weeks, will you come up?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Commissioners, thank you for having me tonight. It is quite a privilege for me to be able to bring this announcement to you, but we are excited that the state of Tennessee Department of Education has recognized 2 of our schools in Robertson County for the outstanding work that they did last year. The schools that I'd like to recognize tonight, I'd like to ask our 2 principals of these schools to come up and we will tell you a little bit about the schools. First of all, Miss Teresa Chandler is the principal at Cheatham Park Elementary School, and she does a wonderful job there. Cheatham Park here in the city of Springfield. Next to her is Miss Brooke Callis. Brooke is the principal of Greenbrier Elementary School in the city of Greenbrier. Both of these ladies do an excellent job of managing their staff, managing their students. State of Tennessee recognized these 2 schools as being a reward school. So we have 2 reward schools that are recognized by the state for their academic work and their academic growth. So the growth comes from where students are expected to achieve based on their previous testing. And that shows that those schools push those students harder and push those students farther to achieve what they've achieved. So what an honor it is for us to receive recognition in both growth or in academics. And so these ladies represent their staffs here tonight. They have done great work. It's a reflection upon their leadership. It's a reflection upon the work that the students do. And it's a reflection upon the communities that have their students in their school. So we'd like to just thank you and thank you for allowing me a moment or 2 to recognize them. Also like to recognize Ms. Connie Hogan is one of our board members. She is here this evening. And Mr. Sarles is one of our assistant directors of schools. He's here this evening. So thank you, Mayor, for allowing us that minute to do so.
Okay, thank you. One of you like to speak?
I would like to say thank you for everything you do to support our local schools. At Cheatham Park, I'm very blessed to work with amazing teachers and faculty. And our students are an absolute joy, and our families do a wonderful job supporting us. But we also have a lot of support from central office. And we couldn't do it if we weren't all doing it together, because our children, not only do we educate them academically, but socially, emotionally, and we do so much. And it's through your support that we're able to meet their needs so that they can grow and learn every year. So I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, okay, I'm glad I got to go. Yes, also what Chandler said. No, I'm also very grateful to work in a great community and great school at Greenboro Elementary. I have an amazing faculty and staff and wonderful students, and they put in their hardest every day. And this week, in fact, and next week is TCAP week again. So a lot of the big ways that we're measured, we will see results from that, in the coming months. And so we look forward to hopefully more success. And we're just very grateful for, yes, all the support we receive from district staff, from parents, from community members, from you all. And so we just hope that we can just keep up the good work, both of us. So
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Mayor, they forgot to say about Brooke, that she is related to me and
I
my.
was going to tell her our sympathies were with her, Bobby, but you beat me to it.
I'm sorry, she's her daughter. Is that okay?
Okay, Madam Clerk's gone back to get the list from anyone that would like to take a moment to speak on our agenda tonight. You got any names? Haven't got anybody? Well, we'll wait till zoning then. Oh, okay. Thank you, Madam Clerk. Okay, in my communications, I'm gonna say that May the 4th is the Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast. Gonna be down at the National Guard Armory, the old one, Fairgrounds. Good place for it. And right after that, sometime that day, the airport, there'll be a car show, and they're expecting about 150 cars. So that's May the 4th. In the morning, Jordan, help me, is it 9 o'clock, Costa's putting up those pinwheels? At the courthouse I'm at, and it'd be nice to have a crowd there for that. And the 25th of April, drug court will have their graduation at the center. If you've never been, it's something to attend, gang. It's really cool. They do a lot of hard work, and it's good work for the county. Anybody else got anything in communications? Yeah, Brent, I don't forgot about you. When you say something. Come on up, Brent. Brent wants to make communications coming from the EMS. I think he wants to talk about somebody special. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners, everybody. I wanted to come before this body and our community for just a couple of brief things this evening. One thing I wanted to make sure you know how much we appreciate the support and for what the county did for our volunteer fire departments. We firsthand see that in action. And we respond, we're averaging about 1,050 calls per month to the people of this county, people traveling up and down 2 interstates. And there's a lot going on, and we could not do it without their help, and they couldn't function without your support. We too couldn't function without your support. Some of the equipment purchased last year, you wouldn't believe the results we're seeing and the cardiac arrest survival rates here in our county. So I think that needs to be said, and the people of the community need to hear it, that those investments are paying great dividends. So also this evening, I asked some guests to come with me. If a team from Northcrest, would you care to join me? I've asked Rob DeBerry, he's the Vice President of Operations, and also Sean Patterson, he's the CEO of Northcrest. And then also, I want to embarrass him just a little bit, Dr. Love Anani. This is Dr. Anani. We work under Dr. Anani's medical license. Everything that is done in the back of the ambulances, all the work that our paramedics are able to do is because he allows us to do it, and helps in training and the development of protocols. And so there is a lot that happens from the moment somebody dials 911 and then until they're received by the physicians. And not just cause his hours, but short 25 years I've been in the business, he's hands down one of the best I've worked with and worked for. And his wife, now she's the other Dr. Anani, she's the smart.
She is.
He is a neonatal specialist at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. So that's the kind of people we have here helping us in Robertson County and all of greater Middle Tennessee. You got anything to say?
I think I'll say the same thing. I've said to quite a few of you when you come to the emergency department. Hi, my name's Dr. Anani. First name's Love. Most people call me some form of that. And I'm here for you. When I actually got the call for this job, my first thought was if Robertson County doesn't have an EMS, then Robertson County is not going to be in a good state. I took this job, I think back in 2017, quite a while ago, and I've been doing it ever since, and I love it. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for the budgets that you approve and everything along those lines. We have fancy toys from when I first got here. Lucas Devices helping with those cardiac arrests and keeping those patients alive in this county. I won't take up too much of your time, just to say thank you again.
Good evening. My name is Sean Patterson, the CEO at Northcrest. Again, to echo Dr. Anani, Dr. Love, sometimes we call him, and echo what Brent said, we appreciate all the support you guys are offering us. What's interesting at Northcrest, I've been there a little over a year now, and ironically, maybe not ironically, you're sitting in a hospital that used to be called Jesse Holman Jones, and that hospital moved to our current location, 1996, 1997. In 2021, we went through a big acquisition. We got purchased by Hospital Corporation of America. And I can tell you, when I got here about a year ago, I'll be frank, the hostility that was felt from this community was understandable. There was a lot of concern, a lot of angst, a lot of confusion about what was going to happen with this hospital that we've called home for 80 years. And how was this new regime of people going to come in and take care of it? And I can tell you, instead of just saying how all the great things we've done in the past 3 years, I'm going to use numbers, especially with the support of EMS and Brent's team. Just to put this into perspective, at the end of 2022, Northcrest saw about 2,900 patients from EMS that came to our ER. We doubled down as much as we could in developing a relationship with EMS and trying to grow that. I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. EMS is like a department of the hospital. They're just outside in the community. They're serving that community, and we need to do our best to serve them. Dr. Anani will laugh because when I got there, Rob will laugh too. When I got there, there was a closet, at least that's what they called it, that also was named the EMS break room. There were boxes that had Christmas decorations in it that weren't open for probably a few years. And I said, we need to change this. And Rob understood that completely. And you guys should come visit it now because it's a nice welcome space for our EMS crew to come in, to have a seat, to do some charting, some documentation, grab some refreshments, maybe extra ones as they get back on the road and serve this community. But by doing those little things, we've been able to take that number of 2,900 visits and in 1 year turn it into 4,200 visits. That's a 40% increase from the same patients, the same community that we've been serving. And that's a testament to Brent and his team putting faith in Northcrest. Since then, we've been able to grow this even further. We've added something called chest pain accreditation. I'm going to fudge these numbers a little bit, but we see about 90 visits a day in our ER. And of those 90, about 30 to 40% of them are chest pain related patients. They come in with heart related issues. If we're not accredited from a chest pain perspective, we can't deliver the care they need to go home to their families safely that day. There are sometimes patients that come in that need a higher level of care, higher acuity. And we have the wherewithal and the means to get those patients where they need to go, whether it's Skyline Medical Center or somewhere else nearby. But now that we're chest pain accredited or maintaining that accreditation, we can do more to serve those patients in a faster, higher quality fashion. And that's, again, a testament and a thank you to Dr. Anani, to Brent, and to you all to serve this community and put faith in us. So thank you for your time. Thank you for tonight. And we're going to continue to deliver great care to everybody here. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You don't have anything to say?
How do you follow that?
Let me just say, gentleman over there that doesn't want to say anything.
He comes to every EMS meeting. He represents the hospital at every meeting.
Well, I'll quickly just say that, Sean talked about the numbers, and it is just a partnership with Brent and his team and us. I mean, I can tell you from being at Northcrest almost 18 years, partnership with EMS is never better. We haven't had this probably since Jackie Wilkerson, if anybody remembers them in here. We've not had a relationship like this, and it's just through the partnership. As Sean said, EMS is a department of the hospital. We work together. We can't take care of patients in Robertson County without EMS. EMS can't do it without us. So it's just a pleasure to work together, and it's It's truly a partnership. We keep everybody updated. They want to know about the patients we see. We want to know about the patients they see. So it works well together.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. John?
I say nothing about kidney stone.
Okay, at this time, that's when I'm gonna ask about the public comments. I got out of order there when I forgot about Brent. Anybody here wants to make a public comment about the agenda? Seeing none, we'll move down to our reports. We're doing good, yeah. What's the first one, Jeff? All right, first one's highway report. Any questions or comments? Animal control, any questions or comments? Trustees report, any questions or comments? Planning, any questions or comments? Veteran Services, any questions or comments? EMA, any questions or comments? Solid Waste, any questions or comments? EMS, any questions or comments? Finance, any questions or comments? And Fire, any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll take a motion by Commissioner Couch. I need a second. A second by Commissioner Billy Ray Dawes. All in favor for passing reports, say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? So moved. I'm not gonna put Troy on the spot, but he's gonna pave, what do you call it, West Robinson County Road?
Yeah, West County Farm.
Yeah, down there at the landfill, and it's gonna be shut down for 2 days while he paves that road. And right now, you don't know when?
14th.
April?
14th, May 14th,
May the 14th,
14th and 15th. That's
Okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
and we hate
Which
that.
it's gonna get, where Sumner County had their landfill mess up, it's gonna be able. But it won't crowd it down there.
Are you able to widen it out any at all? No.
It's not.
I don't think so with the weight of them trucks coming in out of there. Yeah. Well, it needs to be done. We'll work around it like we did some other things.
Yeah, we're gonna try to pave right past the landfill, get that portion done that way. We'll be able to open that up to them.
Okay, thank you, Troy. All right, election appointments, I don't think we have any. Commissioner Stubblefield, okay, we're good to go. We'll move to our public hearing, planning and zoning. We invite Hunter here, or is she out today?
She's on vacation.
Okay, come on up, Pam. Excuse me, you got a planner with you, don't you? Yeah, come on up.
Please got this one.
All right, this time is when I invite the public for comment on any zoning resolution we have. Go ahead, Pam.
Resolution number 0415240018. Cynthia French, she's requesting to rezone 2.31 acres of the 5 acres from Ag 2 to RP 80. It's located at 4199 Log Cabin Road, tax map 066, part of parcel 040.00. It's in the 7th voting district, and the planning commission recommended approval 7-0.
Okay, is anyone here to speak on that resolution? Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the county commission. Got any questions for zoning? If not, I'll take a motion. I got a motion by Ed Heber. No, she wants to speak. Go ahead.
Sorry, I hit that by accident.
Hit the wrong button.
Yes, it did.
You want to hit the motion button?
Got the first, you gotta make a
No,
motion.
we gotta close.
Oh, I just did. Didn't I? I'm closing it to the public. All right, let's move on. All right, I got a motion by who? Bobby Cass. I need a second.
Second.
Okay, a second by Rummel. You want to write that in?
Michael Dawes.
Michael Doris. Okay, she went back.
That's fine.
Now, is any questions for Pam?
Question.
Question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. Vote no. I got 18 for, 0 against. That resolution passes. Pam,
Yes, sir.
You want to talk about what we finna do next month before the meeting?
Yes. The planner, they are doing some training. It's 30 to 45 minutes. It's going to count towards your credit hours you're supposed to have each year. It'll be in the third conference room. Finance,
And finance off what time?
6 o'clock before the county
County commission.
commission. It's the next month, May
May 20.
20th. And planning commission's also invited. We'll try to have these as much. If there's certain questions you guys want to go over, certain training, anything, let us know. We're here to help. And they'll be putting it on and it'll be done in plenty of time for everybody to be here at the commission meeting.
Okay, good. We need to have that.
Yes.
Thank you. How you like it?
Not bad.
Okay, we'll move to our resolutions. First I got some highway fund. Chair recognizes Bobby Counts of the Budget Committee.
Mr. Mayor, Madam Clerk, fellow commissioners, honored guests. I'd like to present to you Resolution 041-524-019. If I can get a second, we discuss.
All right, I got a second by Commissioner Roberts.
This is a state aid program for paving roads. I guess it's Jernigan Road and West County Farm Road. As we already heard, they're gonna do that the 14th. That time accordingly.
Question.
Okay. Anybody got any questions?
Question.
Question being called. If you're for the resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no. At 18-4, 0 against, that resolution passes. Commissioner Cows.
All right, we have resolution 041-524-020. This is a resolution dealing with the $334,000 for the school. This is district funds for 3 pages worth. Everybody got it. You got a lot of questions out. Well, that's the trigger.
I got a second by Commissioner Morgan. Is there any questions for Bobby Counts on this 1.325 million?
I didn't hear what you said before, but
Yeah, me either.
I didn't hear what you said before, sir.
It is for miscellaneous expenses amendment, and there's 3 pages of it.
3 pages and,
Technology, it's got liability insurance for board education, it's got regular education programs, it's got community services, full-time salaries, pre-K programs, vocational attendance, health services,
Money's
transportation.
coming from where?
most of it's come from federal government and, state.
Okay, so
So it's not us.
not us.
No, not it.
Oh, not us.
Just making sure.
All right. Somebody call for question. Question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no. 18-4, 0 against, that resolution passes. Commissioner Cows.
Yes, sir. I have 2 more. I will say though, whether it comes from us or it comes from them, it's still us.
It's another.
Well, I know that, but I think about our budget.
041-524-021. This is $15,000. It's going to be spent for general session support. And it's miscellaneous items needed in the general court, the general session circuit, and the juvenile court.
Elaborate on what some of it is.
Excuse me,
Can you elaborate on what some of it is? Like you chair, what?
just what that says.
Just miscellaneous?
That's it?
That could be anything.
Well, in the budget, these are, it added up to $15,000 worth of a lot of different little things.
It's, these court systems have their own money they put back for computers and whatever. Chet, was you involved in this? Yeah. Chet, tell them what it's for.
A quarter of that is for big screens, facing the wall dual screens, and the ability for the state and the defendant tables to display evidence and PowerPoint projections and things like that during court.
During court.
Right now, they only have one, and it's hard for the defendant side to actually see the TV screen.
Reason I called on Check, I knew he went to Dixon County and looked at theirs.
They come back for recommendation.
Well, I don't have a problem with giving them that stuff. I have a problem with the word miscellaneous. I like to know exactly what stuff is being spent for.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, yeah, it was, if all this was talked about at the budget committee, and I'll ask them to list it where you can read it.
Yeah.
But they did tell us, and Chet told us what it was then.
Right.
Okay,
Question?
questions being called. If you're for that resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no. Got 18-4, 0 against, that resolution passes. Commissioner Cows.
Yes, sir. This is resolution 041524022. And this is a resolution to add an employee to the animal control. And we've got a head of animal control that's in a walking boot, and we've got 3 people out. They're down to 1 person. And we're not sure all of them are going to return. Maybe we hope they do. And this one, the mayor had a lady retire from his office. He's going to move that to them. There's a good chance we'll have to add another one at budget time because they're just shorthanded. And I know Mr. Carson and I have a different thought about that too, but right now this is what we've got.
So does the mayor plan on replacing that?
He does not.
How many, let's give them as a total of employees out there?
It's 6.
Hey, it's hard to guess because they've got like 3 out. And 1 may not be back from what I hear, and he's got about 5 or 6.
I think he
Said
said
6 on payroll?
He said
This will make, well, this
If that one
will make
doesn't-
the
6.
next one.
He's got 5. He's putting up his hand 5.
Right.
Yeah,
That
no.
one doesn't come back, that one will be replaced with another. Yes.
And it's gone right now is his right-hand man, woman, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's, they're struggling out there,
I understand.
but they're doing a good job because my phone's not ringing. My phone's not ringing. Something's not happening. Everything's
And
going
in
good.
all fairness, he asked for a temp and the mayor and I
And
thought that there's no chance they're gonna be able to hire a temp, and the way things are going, they probably just advertise for a full-time person, and the mayor had a person open, a slot open for his, so we thought that was the best way to go, get him some help.
don't worry about me and Leanne. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Leanne's the same.
Nobody's there answering the phone. That means I'm not gonna get a bad time that day. Okay, Commissioner Roman.
Just want to say thank you for
Yeah.
offering up that position to.
Hey, this is gonna be a tough budget. You know, and he needs a person worse than I do. I just, be honest with you. Yeah. Anybody else? I appreciate that, Commissioner Roman.
Question.
All right, question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no. I got 18-4, 0 against, that resolution passes. Thank you, Commissioner Couch. Chair now recognizes Commissioner Stubblefield, Chairman of the Delinquent Tax Committee.
I bring to you resolution number 041-524-023. Get a second.
I got a second by Commissioner Michael Dorsey.
That's right.
This is a resolution to approve the sale of a back tax property. It's over on War Trace Road. I don't think it came with an address. But what we've got on that is we have a bid from Habitat for Humanity to buy this piece of property for $2,300. The market value is $4,600, and the taxes that are due on them are $2,351.20. So they're only shy of $51.20 paying all the taxes. But we'd like to recommend that we go ahead and sell it to Habitat.
Okay, any questions? Let me just add that this is the 3rd piece of property that they bought
Yes.
for Habitat. That's great. Okay, question being called. If you're for this resolution, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no. I got 18-4, 0 against, that resolution passes. Thank you, Commissioner Stubblefield. Let me say, Mr. Rummel, that I probably will have to ask for part-time money because Leanne be taking vacation and whatever. Yeah, I want to get that straight.
No, that's not.
All right, we'll move down to our old business. Any old business come before the commission? Any new business? Mr. Roberts?
May I speak, Chris?
Yes.
Hey, I was just wondering if you could elaborate a little bit on when we met with the judges and stuff.
Okay, I've got a committee that I'm fixing to. I've got everybody's emails. It's gonna consist of a judge and one attorney's gonna represent all the attorneys, sheriff's involved. You, since you're chairman of building grounds, and Bobby Cal, since he's chairman of the budget committee. Leaving somebody out, Trey. I haven't got the list in front of me, but I'm planning on Leanne emailing everybody, and of course, the commission is invited. I've been doing some research. Jody's talked to Mr. McNulty, where we're at with our bond money and where we're at with this budget. And I'm not leaving out the schools. I think they're fixing to come to us. So we're gonna have to do some work. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Anybody else with new business? Okay, Commissioner Hogan?
Mr. Mayor, I reviewed and signed the application of those wishing to become a notary. I recommend that we elect all those that have applied to be a notary for the county of Robertson and the great state of Tennessee.
Okay, I got him. I guess Bobby made the motion. I need a second. Yeah, Bobby, did you second it?
Yeah.
He's fast, man. Okay, I know there's no questions asked on that. All in favor, say aye. You want to oppose? Okay, Michael Doris, I need one more motion.
Motion to adjourn, sir.
So moved.